Alright guys, I want to show you guys another menu, and as you all know, I trade mostly key levels and some of a few strategy. Key level is the general way I trade, and at the same time I trade pullbacks at the same time. You understand? These pullbacks of a thing that I want to explain to you, you can still program it with using trading journal. It's very simple. Trading is all about you repeating the same tasks at the same time. That's why it's very, very good for you to always journal your trade. Be it manual, you can just screenshot the reason why you took that trade, the pattern that you're seeing. You screenshot it and keep it. If after you must have taken that trade, if that trade is a winning trade, then you can repeat that same process again, or you do a back test. You understand? On that pattern that you're taking. You understand? I have a lot of strategy, but I had to filter them down to just two: key level and pullbacks. So today I'm going to show you how I trade my pullbacks. Now, pullback is all about me trading whenever price got to a certain key level or certain resistance and support that are identified by myself, or if I generate a weekly key level or daily key level and all that. And at the same time, if a market is trending very well, I'll wait for a certain pullback. You understand? A certain retracement before I go into the market. Some persons, they use Fibonacci, some persons, they use different kind of strategy, but I have my own way of trading. So today I'm going to show you how I normally use softwares to achieve all this aim. You understand? Softwares help me not to make mistakes. You understand? Because trading is all about you repeating the same tasks. You understand? So once I look at this chart, as human, you'll be able to recognize this pattern that has formed before. You understand? Based on the fact that we are human, we are prone to error. You may not be able to identify it very well. You understand? Those are the errors I saw on my own end. I don't know about others. Some persons, they are very good, they have retentive memory and all that, they'll be able to do it, but me, I lack that ability. That's why I use software to help remind me of certain pattern in the market. You understand? Certain pattern in the market, my software will just alert me, then I start trading. But thank God I've been able to upload one of the powerful strategy that I use into the trading journal, and it's free of charge. You understand? It's free of charge. So let me explain it, how you can use it. First of all, you must know how to trade. You understand? You must know how to identify levels. You must know how to generate key level, plot your graph, know a lot about candlestick, candle pattern, rejection and all that before you be able to perfect it. Like I told you, the software is not I click, I win. No, it enhances you. If you're good, it will enhance you. You understand? Our advice, maybe you go to any school and all those stuff to teach you more on price action and all those stuff. Once you're good with that, then you can apply this software to enhance your ability to make your work more accurate, to remove that stress from you looking at the chart, waiting for some certain pattern to form before you do that. But I have tried my best to make sure I summarize some of these patterns. Something you can just click and the thing will alert you when all these patterns are formed. But it's still good you know the details of what you're doing. So today I'm going to explain all these circles that I've entered. You understand? Like I posted on my Telegram that I'm going to focus only on JPY pairs. I posted it. You understand? So this first circle that I did now, I'm waiting for price. This first one I'm did. This is a current range. I'm waiting for a pullback. I want to see something like this. Then I see another bearish candle, then I can sell. Just like this one that you're seeing, price has already got into a resistance here. You understand? Price went up. Immediately I saw a bearish red. This is a bearish candle. I started selling. You understand? So that is, let me zoom it a little bit so that you'll be able to see it. You understand? So look at this one. This was the previous market. I circled all my trade. You understand? These are the previous market. This was a strong resistance, weekly resistance. You understand? Price went up. I did not even start selling immediately. I waited for a confirmation. This was my confirmation. This was a bearish candle that was supposed to form after a bullish, then a bounce. Immediately I see a bearish candle from a strong support. So from a strong resistance, I sell immediately. The same thing with this. What I'm still looking out for here, this first one, this is forming a little support here, but I know it's going to break it. So the market is trying to move up to gather momentum. So immediately I see a red candle, which is a bearish candle, I start selling again. Market is going to break through. You understand? I already know this is a downtrend. So it's trying to go up again, gather momentum, then I sell. So I don't need to be monitoring this chart again. I've already programmed it on my trading journal. You understand? So my system will start monitoring this trade for me as it's going, as it's buying. Immediately there's a bearish candle. After a bullish candle, just something like this, the system will alert me, then I'll start selling. Now let's go further so that you see how this strategy can help you. You understand? Let's go further. I've marked out all the trade that I've took so far. Looking at this one. Now if you look at this one, this was a market moving, broke, couldn't pass through a certain resistance level. I knew it was falling. I had to wait for it to fall first. Immediately I saw it to fall. As it was falling, there was a bullish candle, meaning that the buyer started pushing this market up. Look at it. There's a green candle here. The market started pushing it up and they failed. Look at it. They failed. Let me zoom it very well. And they failed. The market started pushing it up. It came from this place. I did not sell from there. You understand? In the next 4 hours, the buyer started pushing this candle up. Then I was preparing myself. Immediately, my software gave me an alert that there's a bearish move. Immediately, I started selling again. You understand? That's why you're seeing this great fall. Sold from here to this place. You understand? And my buyer started pushing it because of this resistance support you are seeing here. Because of this support, buyer started pushing it with this green candle that you're seeing. Started pushing it up. Immediately I got another bearish confirmation, which is this one. I started selling again. The same thing here. You understand? Buyer started pushing it and they failed to go back. Then another confirmation came here. Now it's going to be difficult for you to be repeating the same tasks like this, except you've mastered it and you understand discipline in this market. You understand? You've disciplined yourself. You understand? But with this software, it will be able to look for a trending market for you. Once there's a little retracement and all that, if there's a bearish move, to pick it out for you. Everything I'm showing now is a sell move for you. Now that's what I'm showing you. So let's go and go back further so that you see when I took a buy. Okay, this is when I took a buy. Now this market, starting from this point, the price has gotten to a very low, very low at that period. But I wouldn't want to buy immediately, even if I'm seeing a spike. I'm seeing a very good spike here. I will not buy immediately until I see a confirmation. Now market came down to this place, failed, and is about moving up again. You understand? I will now wait. These are 4 hours candles. You understand? 4 hours is a lot time. You understand? Then the price started coming back again. You see a bearish candle started coming back. So immediately I see this green candle. I saw these two. I started buying upwards. You understand? The same thing again. Market got to this level, pull back a little bit. I saw this candle again. I buy. That is how the software is being programmed when it comes to pullback trading. You trade from your support level or your resistance level, and when the market is trending. Now the market is trending now, came down a little bit, saw this pattern that you're seeing, a green candle and a white candle, which is a bullish, started buying again. The same thing, market came to this place, consolidate a little bit. This is going to take like a whole day or so. Market was consolidating a little bit, was going up and down. So immediately I saw this kind of, if I see this kind of pattern, I will just program my software. Once you see a red and a green candle, please notify me. I want to go long. That's just it. So let me go back again so that you'll be able to see how you can use pullback strategy to trade. First of all, you need to identify the trend. You need to know where the market is heading to. Then you set your pullback to it. Or if you're using key level, you plot your key level and look at how price react to those levels. You understand? With this, it will help you even if you don't know how to really trade that much. Once you plot your key level, you wait for a pullback on a higher time frame. You understand? This pullback, I added it on lower time frame for those that are scalpers and all that, but for me personally, I trade it with just 4 hours. Yes, I trade it with just 4 hours. As you can see, this one now has gotten to this level. You understand? A certain level, there's a lot of rejection here. There's a lot of rejection. Let me zoom it so that you'll be able to see it. There's a lot of weak rejection here. You can see a lot of weak rejection. Now I know it was going to go, but I needed a confirmation. You understand? Immediately I start saying all these things, I will just go to my VPS server. Then I'll go to my VPS server, attach my software to this particular pair. The reason why I'm attaching it, I'll tell him, once you see this candle, a red and a green candle, please send me notification. Immediately the software starts looking for this kind of candle and send me a notification. Then I'll start to buy. You understand? Now you don't need a VPS to do all those stuff, attaching your software. You can easily go to the trading journal, trading app, just set a pattern. Once you have identified the direction of the market, that this market is going to buy, and you don't just want to enter immediately, you want to wait for a certain confirmation, at least like a pullback. What this candle is actually telling you is that, what this candle is representing is that, look at this one. From this point here, sellers took over. That's why you see a bearish candle. Buyers took over. Buyers was very strong here. You understand? Then it came to this red candle. Sellers took over again. Finally, the buyers now take over. That shows you that the strength of the market, the buyers are stronger than the sellers. That is why you see this pullback here. From here now, you saw a very big spike. That is how I trade pullback. You understand? You can easily program it. First of all, draw your key levels, or any way you draw your resistance and all that. It mustn't be Bekenet key level and all that. Just draw your pattern. You understand? Look for what's it called? A pattern that will identify the market for you, that the market has already been exhausted before you be able to enter. So once you see this pattern, immediately I see this kind of pattern, immediately I'll go to my trading journal, set my notification on a bearish move. Once I put it on a bearish move, it will be looking for this pattern for me. So immediately it alert me on this pattern. I already know what I'm looking for. I'll just start buying. Maybe I'll put my stop loss here. From here to here, you see market will start going. So let me give you more example on how it is. I think I marked some again. This is another one. The same thing. As you can see, Forex is all about repetition of pattern. Look at this pattern now with this pattern. It's the same thing. Even you without using a software, once you journal your trade, you understand? This is from 1 week to 1 week. Once you journal your trade down, you screenshot, upload it on the trading journal, or you screenshot down, write it somewhere. If you see this pattern again, market is coming to the same zone. You understand? That's Forex. Forex is all about zone to zone. But a lot of us will not want to do the right thing. You see it? Once I zoomed out now, it's the same thing that formed. Market came here, bounced off, came here, broke this upper resistance here. That's why you see it shoot up. Came back to gather momentum to the same point. You know, say the same pattern. So journaling will help you a lot. It's not as if I want you to use my application. Moreover, it's free. Journaling will help you a lot. You screenshot your trade, you go back, look at it. Price is just repeating the same thing. From here, it goes up. That's what it's doing at the first chart I showed you. You understand? The same thing. As it came to this place, I wait for a pullback. Then I strike. The same thing here. Let me zoom it so that you see. You understand? The same thing. I wait for a pullback. Price has gotten to a certain zone here, certain resistance and support here. I wait for a pullback. I strike. Upward, up we go. You understand? Market can still be trending. You know it's already trending, has broken a certain level. You can still set the software. Give me a pullback here. can still buy from here to here. So that's how this software is, you understand, trading with a pullback. You can see this one. This is a sell opportunity for me, you understand. Price has been dancing around this zone. I marked it. Price has been dancing around this zone. So I wanted a strong confirmation, which is this place I circled, which is a bullish move, bullish move, and a bearish move, meaning that price was buying already and immediately the sellers took over. That's why you see this massive drop here. So all these things I just showed you now, you can program it by going to your trading journal. Just go to trading journal, click on what? Price alert indicator. You see this one, pullback signal. This is what I call pullback signal. Now you may not have the ability to be identifying all this pattern in the market. You are a novice, you don't know how to do that. This software, I have summarized the way I normally track my pullbacks on support level and the trending market. I've already summarized everything just for you to click and start using. But if you want to go details, you want to use other price pattern like all these one to set your alert, you need to understand how candlesticks work. You want to be very good, you need to understand how candlestick work, of which I've created a reference on that, on which you can use it. So immediately I click on this now, you'll see two things. Now you can go to this place. These are the external source that can help you understand price candle very well. If I click on it now, it's going to take me to a page, you understand, a different page entirely on how to study candlestick. Forex is not joke. You need to study, you understand. All this pattern you're seeing here, we've already trained our software to understand all of them, all these things. So once you know the meaning of all this, you can program the software to alert you when you see this kind of a candle. Once you know the meaning of this, which is a sell, you can program the candle software to generate whenever there is a 3 downside candle for you. It will notify you whenever this pattern is formed. That is where you can do that. You can just click and the system will direct you to a different link entirely. You read more about it to know how these things work. You don't have that time to do that. So at your own leisure time, you read it, you educate yourself, improve yourself on candle pattern. Then you'll be able to know how all these things work. This is just a reference source, you understand, I've dropped for you guys so that you guys will be able to use it to work. So I need to log in back again. I'll log in back and I'll go back to what we have for today. It's very simple. Go to price pullback notification. Now, once I've identified the direction of the market and where I'm going to, if it's a sell or a buy, you understand, coming from a support or a resistance. If it's coming from a resistance, that means I want to sell. If it's coming from a support, that means I want to buy, and I want a pullback. I want to see a pullback first before I can do anything. Or if the market is trending upwards, I don't want to start buying. I just want to see a little retracement before I will buy. Or the market is selling, I just want to see a little pullback before I will start selling. I'll just come here, click, select the pair that I want. We're going to add more pairs to this. Select the pairs that I want before Monday or so. I'm going to add more pairs to it. You click here. I'm taking, let's say, gold for instance. The time frame, me personally, I use 4 hours. You know, there are sometimes I go for daily, but daily is very difficult for you to see, and if daily comes, the stop loss is always high, maybe like 100 to 150 pips, but 4 hours is in the range of 60 to 70 pips. That's why I prefer 4 hours. This pattern can be replicated in any of this little time frame, but you're going to get, you'll just be scalping in the market. But me, I prefer 4 hours. Maybe I can just trade maybe for just 3 candles or 4 candles, I'm out. Then the command, what command am I giving to this software to look out for? You have the bullish move, you have the bearish move. Now, if I'm going for a bullish move simply means that there should be a black candle, which is a bearish candle, and a bullish candle, being it from a support level or a trending market. Then if I should choose a bearish move, that means there should be a bullish candle before a bearish candle, being it from a trending market that is selling or market that is coming from a resistance. Simple and short. I'll just click price is coming from a support or price is trending. Just a little description that when this alert come, you'll be able to know what you're doing. Price is coming from a strong resistance. Price is coming from a strong resistance. I'll now set my alert. So immediately I click on this, my alert is set already, so I don't need to do anything. Network is slow. If not, if they're saying it, pattern has been set. So immediately I click on it, I set my alert. So this one will save me all the energy of me waiting for. It's 4 hours. This time will save me that time for me not to be looking at the chart all the time, because I already know that once price get like this one now, once price move up, I know that once price move up, it's coming down to take out this zone. So you need to gather a lot momentum, go up, form something like this, then I will start selling. So I've programmed it already on Australian JPY that I need a bearish move, a bearish move. Yes, I need a bearish move, meaning that as it's going up like this, I'm not buying, but I'm waiting for a certain level. Once it gives me this pattern, they say the software will alert me, then I'll go crazy. I'll start selling, even if it doesn't give me this pattern till this point. This is another strong zone. Once it gives me, I'll go crazy on it. I'll start selling. That is how to use Bekenet Trading Journal to get a pullback and a strategy. Simple and